Hi everyone. I'm coming to you today to talk about something that I've noticed in the last 5 years has become even more prevalent, and it just really drives me crazy as a personal trainer because these things don't work, but people fall for them anyway. And those are fitness gimmicks and fitness equipment that's trendy. Let me just start by saying none of it works, first of all. There is no substitute for multifaceted exercise. By multifaceted, I mean cardiovascular, weightlifting, flexibility, balance, conditioning, all that kind of stuff. Nothing replaces that and a good diet. Nothing does, okay? And some of the claims that these gimmicks make are hilarious. I just saw one recently called the tummy tuck belt, and it's a belt you supposedly wear that's going to cause you to lose weight. When in reality, all it's going to do is cause you to lose water, which you could also lose just by sweating and going for a jog. That you're obviously going to retain back when you drink a glass of water, when you eat food, when you go outside and are exposed to the sun. You're going to gain it back. So really, it's only going to provide an extremely temporary result that's not permanent. And what's funny is that these things are really expensive, and it's a huge industry that you can make millions of dollars doing, and that's why they keep throwing this stuff at you guys. And it's because, for the most part, the world doesn't understand and doesn't seem to pick up on the fact that none of this works. So what I'm trying to tell you today is don't fall for it, and these things will stop coming onto the market. Okay? I'm going to go over some of the top 5 worst fitness gimmicks. I found these online. There's an awesome website called Ask the Trainer, and it's got some amazing fitness gimmicks. I might read a bit from the website, so if you see me look down, I'm just reading. But the first one is the ab lounge. And the whole idea behind the ab lounge is that you can sit and relax and not put forth that much effort and have good abs. And let me tell you, a six-pack takes work. It takes a lot of freaking work, and most of it is with what goes in your mouth and not what you do at the gym. First of all, let's just put that out there. And really, it's marketed very well because most people are lazy and they don't want to do the work. And so the idea that, oh, I can sit back and I can get a six-pack, why didn't I do this sooner, you know? But the reality is it doesn't work. And the range of motion that you're doing in the ab lounge is so minimal that I guarantee you're not even completely working the abdominals to their full range of motion. There's no way you can. So you're not even getting a great ab workout, and you're also not doing anything for the fat that's sitting on top of your muscles. Okay? Second thing, 6-second abs. Okay? What did I just say about abs? I just said that abs take a lot of work to acquire. So what would make you think you're going to get them in 6 seconds? You can't even get a good cup of coffee in 6 seconds. How in the hell are you going to get a six-pack? Okay? You see where I'm going with this? These things are so nonsensical, and yet they keep coming onto the market because you keep buying them. So stop buying them, okay? I'm not even going to go into the marketing and all that. It's just not worth it. 6-second abs, you should know better. Oh, this one's the best. Good old Suzanne Summers. I love when celebrities come out with products as if they're experts in the fitness industry, and the products are absolutely useless. And the sad thing is my mother had a Thigh Master, okay? My mother owned a Thigh Master, and I remember her back in the 90s, you know, just pumping away at the Thigh Master. Didn't do shit for her inner thighs, okay? She still complains to this day about her inner thighs, so obviously it didn't work. But basically, the idea is that you have this kind of heart-shaped piece of equipment, and the round part goes between your thighs, and you squeeze it together, kind of like an accordion pump, and it's supposed to create tension in your thighs. Most people have inner thigh issues because there's excess flab there. And as I've said before, the best way to get rid of flab is dynamic strength training, multifaceted strength training, and to have a good diet, okay? The diet will go a lot farther with losing fat, but by pumping away like in the Thigh Master, all you're doing is making those muscles bigger, which by the way are sitting underneath the fat. So that's just going to expand the surface area and make your inner thighs look bigger. That's why the Thigh Master is a stupid piece of equipment that you should not own. I'm sorry I'm being blunt, but I get sick of seeing this crap, and I'm trying to get it through your head to stop buying it, okay? My favorites, another one of my favorites, the electronic abdominal belts. Now, there's more than one because, like I said, we have this new one, the tummy tuck belt, that's supposed to be so much different. And I kind of explained why these don't work, but mostly it doesn't work because you're not actually doing anything. You have to do something with your body to get results, and the ab belt doesn't do anything. And then we have the last one, the Velform Sauna Belt. I'm actually going to read this one directly from the website. The Velform Sauna Belt. Instead of actually moving or contracting muscles to burn fat, the Velform Sauna Belt claimed to melt it right off like a form of some kind of thermal liposuction. Let's read that again. Thermal liposuction. Sounds a little fishy? Possibly the cheesiest and most audacious infomercials of all time had to belong to the Velform Sauna Belt. Just watch the infomercial right now and see how preposterous the claims of the belt are. It is not in English, but it makes absolutely no difference. So apparently the commercial is so bad you don't even need to have it in English to understand how bad it is, okay? And just so you know, fat doesn't melt, okay? Fat doesn't burn, fat doesn't melt. Fat oxidizes, and that comes through chemical reactions that only occur by A, calorie reduction, or B, vigorous exercise. Okay? The only way that fat is oxidized. Fat can be oxidized through moderate activity, but you have to do something. Okay? This idea that we have thermal liposuction, it doesn't actually exist. And by the way, liposuction doesn't really work. That'll be another video for another time, but liposuction doesn't work. So just remember that. The product. What really puts the Velform Sauna Belt in the hall of shame for fitness gimmicks is its true worthlessness. All of the previous 4 of the worst fitness gimmicks of all time at least involved a muscle contraction. The Sauna Belt offers a heated rubber belt which makes your stomach sweat. That's it. There is not really much more to say about the Velform Sauna Belt, and of course, that is, of course, unless you were unfortunate enough to spend $50 on one. So spending $50 on something that doesn't even create a muscle contraction. How are you supposed to get any results without a muscle contraction? Okay? So remember, when you see this shit come on TV, and that really is what it is, when you see the commercials, when it's late at night and it's 2 a.m. and you're drinking vodka, or you're eating Cheetos, and you're sitting on the couch and you're feeling fat, remember, these things don't work. What you should be doing is putting that vodka down, putting the Cheetos in the cabinet, and go to sleep. Okay, that's what you should be doing. Stay away from fitness gimmicks. They don't work, and the fact that people keep buying them are the reason why we keep having more and more and more and more and more. If we'd stop buying them, they'd stop making them, okay, because there'd be no market for it. I hope I've made myself clear. I hope I wasn't too harsh or too blunt with you today, but sometimes you just have to go there, because if you don't go there, you never really understand and don't have that aha moment that's saying, oh my gosh, I'm buying these things and they don't work. So if you have any questions, feel free to message my Facebook page, Fitness with Philip Bondi, and also feel free to text me at 313-2037. That's a 559 area code. That's my business line. Just don't fall for it, okay? Get in the gym, get a good nutrition plan, hire a good trainer, and you'll see results, okay? Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.